Good morning. I have stuff from Canada and the UK. And also I have a before and after story, right? So, you know that picture of Justin Trudeau? I think it's a very famous picture by now. He's sitting in a chair and his knees are pressed together tightly. I was talking to my girlfriend about that picture, and I explained to her why it's making me uncomfortable. Because men, we can't sit like this. It's just a fact. We are not built to sit like this. If you're a man, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know, for some reason, what I'm talking about, just try it. Sit in a chair and press your knees together and try to sit like this for a minute. No, we can't sit like that. Women can. They are built differently. So that's what I explained to my girlfriend. And then that's why I think there's something seriously wrong with Justin Trudeau. And I think this guy is not a man, really. That's my immediate response to that picture. Something very wrong there, you know. Now about Canada, the Conservative leader Pierre Poilievre. I heard this. He announced that no MP from his party will go to Davos for the World Economic Forum meeting in Davos. Now this is fantastic. You know, this is what I think about Pierre Poilievre. I think he's a typical career politician. Intelligent, right? But this tells me he knows something about Canada, and he knows something about Justin Trudeau. Because now he's able to say this in Canada and present this as a good thing, you know. This tells me something. I'm very happy about this. And I'm sure the people in Davos, they don't like it. So I'm just happy about it. Right, now UK. Now the UK establishment, maybe they invented the establishment in the UK, because the UK establishment is like a machine. It's so predictable. You know? Now I see media in the UK attacking Malhotra hard. Why? Because he talked about heart attacks and the tea on national TV. That's why. And meanwhile I see these politicians attacking Andrew Bridgen, that MP. They expelled him from the Tory party, right? And they attack him. I think especially this guy Hancock. Oh, what an asshole this guy is. And Sunak. Right. The more I see from Sunak, the more I dislike him. I disliked him from the start. He's not a good guy. It's Rishi Sunak. So that's the UK establishment for you. This is what they do. These two who are now being attacked, they have one thing in common. They both oppose the tea. They have questions about the tea. And of course, the establishment gets to work, you know. By the way, I saw this new newspaper in England, The Light. I think this is very good, isn't it? Right? The Light. I'll post a link to their website. I checked it out. It looks very good. Alright, so finally this before and after story. I like these stories. You know? So this is about, it's a lady from the UK actually, Jenny Gow. She's 45 years old. She's a sports commentator for the BBC. And first I saw this video where she's sitting in the car just after taking the first cup of tea. And she's holding up the card, you know, the proof. And she's bragging about, you know, this, I just took it. She's very happy. right? So that's the before part. And then the after part. This is from the 13th of January this year. Announcement in the BBC, actually. This is what they say. The BBC sports broadcaster Jenny Gow said she's recovering from a serious stroke. Announcing her condition on Twitter, she said, "My husband is helping me type this, as I'm finding it hard to write, and my speech is most affected." Well, we tried to tell you, didn't we? Jenny Gow, you didn't listen, did you? And now you're sitting there, you can't type, and you can't speak. Maybe you should have listened to us. And maybe you shouldn't have bragged about having the tea like that. You idiot. All right. Be good.